I hope you are doing well.
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
Yes, I am also doing awesome. Thank you so much for asking. Please confirm if I am properly audible and visible to you or not.
Yeah, you are audible and you are visible too.
Okay, all right. So, as we are meeting for the first time, let us start by introducing ourselves. Will that be okay?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
My name is Sweta. I'm from West Bengal. I've completed my graduation. Currently, I'm doing masters. With
Okay.
this, I have a YouTube channel, Sweta's English Lifestyle, where I provide English-related content and conversational videos.
Okay.
And my hobbies are singing and traveling. That's all about me.
Okay. So, you like singing also, traveling also. That's quite excellent. So, what do you like to sing mostly? Are you taking singing classes?
No, I didn't take yet, and I never learned. But I sing and I love songs.
Okay, that's great, great, good to hear. So you can say that you are multi-talented because you know singing also, you know traveling also. I think you're doing vlogging also, am I right?
Yes, vlogging also I do. I try to do activities for learning English and for improving my skills and these are also skills like talking in front of camera, in front of people, making vlogs. So these are I'm
Definitely.
learning these days. And with this, I have a YouTube channel, so of course I need to work.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Good to hear. Now, let me introduce myself. My name is Rishika. I have been working here as a tutor for more than 5 years. Additionally, in the public speaking and spoken English platform, I have been working for more than 8 years as a teacher. So basically, I love talking with people. I love interacting with new people. I feel that apart from imparting what I know, imparting my wisdom, I can also learn a lot of things from the people. So definitely, that's a win-win situation from me. And I belong from northeastern part of India, which is Assam, and I will be completing my masters very soon. So that's pretty much about me,
Okay.
and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, likewise. Actually, you are also doing masters, so we are in same stage,
Okay,
isn't it? Yeah,
that's
I'm also
great.
doing masters.
Okay, so you are in which semester? May I ask?
Yes, sure, why not? I'm in third semester right now. Recently, I have completed first year.
Okay, that's interesting. So in which subject you are doing masters?
I'm doing masters in English literature.
Okay, that's awesome. That's good to hear. So what do you like about the English literature in particular? Like there are many aspects, I think. So what catches
Mhm.
your attention?
Yes. I like drama and novels and
Okay.
drama. I like. Yeah.
All right. Novels and drama.
That
So I think, yeah, yes, please proceed.
yeah, theory and these are criticism. These things are I don't like. It's very difficult to understand.
Okay.
Yes, and also era, Victorian era, and like literature, British literature, American literature, Indian literature. So I love, but eras are quite difficult for me to understand deeply.
Okay, I see. So I think when you talk about literature, Shakespeare, like his name is quite, it's like very common
Yes.
and almost everyone knows about him and other aspects
Yeah.
also, right?
Mhm. Yeah, when I started doing my college, at the time I it was COVID-19.
Okay.
So we
Mhm.
didn't attend classes that much and we were having online classes and at the time I didn't know English language.
Okay.
Completely zero. Like studied in Bengali medium completely till my 12th class, completed my school in Bengali. So after completing my school, I took English literature, an English literature subject, and it was very difficult for me to understand first language. So I was not understanding literature. Then I completed my graduation, and now I'm doing masters in English. But still, I need to do many things for literature learning. Literature is a
Okay.
quite depth, and it's a very tough
Mhm.
for me to understand deeply
Okay.
because language is quite easier than subject or
Yes.
book
Yes.
written in book. Yes.
Definitely.
And
You
I don't read that much like any books or about literature book. I don't read. Like I use only phone to understand concept or YouTube videos and ChatGPT. With that I did my graduation and I'm doing masters right now with this only. by watching videos, using ChatGPT, understanding that summary and concept. In that way, I'm doing, but mostly I'm focusing on English language because I started teaching as well. So I teach
Okay.
online and offline, working on English language for that reason.
Okay. So you are a language enthusiast. You try to spread the awareness about the importance regarding this language as much as you can, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
That's great. Good to hear. So what brings you here in ENGTALKI? May I ask you?
Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, to be honest, I have learned by myself. I never talked with tutor. I didn't attend any coaching classes or I didn't take any classes.
Okay.
So I was using phone, and by using phone, I learned I did hard work because, as you know, that as I told you, that I completed completely my school in Bengali medium.
Yes.
So being a Bengali medium student, I was not understanding. I was not able to read. I was not able to write. I was not able to do anything in English. And that
Okay.
time, I didn't know even that was a language. This is a language. English language is a language. But I was
Mhm.
only understanding as a subject in my school life.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
started working in English language and I got that passion for this English because I wanted to improve myself as well with this skill because I feel
Mhm.
this is a skill and with this we can communicate with people. Communication is also including with this language. So
Definitely.
that's the reason I worked hard. Yeah.
Okay. So that's your
And
whole
that's
journey.
the reason, yeah, that's the reason I worked hard. And you
Mhm.
asked me that why I'm talking to you or like with tutor right now I'm talking because
Absolutely.
I felt that I have been learning by myself and still, we need guidance. And I feel that we need to talk with advanced speaker and expert speaker or learners or beginners. We should
Mhm.
interact with everyone so that we can understand their beginners level and their mindset, what I need to do, how can I help them, and with tutor what I can learn from them, what I can
Definitely.
understand, other thing that I don't know, everything I can't know, right? So
Mhm.
that's the reason I felt to connect with tutor. And yes, I'm enjoying. Yes,
Okay,
I'm
that's a
enjoying
great
this.
That's a great mindset you have. Like, it's so positive. I think that you're very optimistic. One thing that I liked, whatever you said, is that whenever you are interacting with learners, you feel like you want to know what they are lacking, how you can help them. And
Yeah,
whenever you are interacting with tutors, you can learn what you can take from them. You know, the takeaways. So definitely in both the
absolutely.
situation, I think it's a win-win situation because you are imparting wisdom, you are also taking
Yeah.
wisdom, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like my vision was in that way when I started. When I
Mhm.
started making videos, that time I was making solo content, short
Okay.
content. That time I
Okay.
realized that I need to interact with people so that I can understand their, difficulties, their struggle or their feelings, what they need for learning English or right direction. So I wanted to work for first because I didn't, like I'm not a certified tutor or I'm not a trainer of English language.
Okay.
But I was thinking first I can reach to beginners that I can understand their feeling, their struggle. And if I can help by doing this, I'll definitely learn how to teach properly to people and I can understand their feeling mostly. That's very important. So that's how
Definitely.
I started doing conversational videos. And with these conversational videos, I got to know that I can teach. And then with that, I started teaching as well by making conversational videos.
Okay, that's really
Yeah.
motivating, I should say, because definitely, like, in order to teach someone, it's not necessary that you need to have a certificate. If you're having the
Yeah.
enthusiasm, you can start teaching,
Mhm.
right? That is very, very
Absolutely.
necessary, right? So you need to start from somewhere. That is very
Yeah.
important, right? Okay, so,
Yeah.
and can you tell me something about the place where you belong from?
Yeah. I belong from it's the Jalpaiguri district. My district is Jalpaiguri, and this area is belong to Doers. It is called
Okay,
Doers.
okay,
Doers means like tea garden area.
okay.
I know that you have, because you belong to Assam, right?
Right, right,
So
right. Absolutely.
yeah. So here everywhere in our area, it depend on that only tea garden. People work. They are
Mhm.
worker of tea garden. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
So
Yes, that's
here, this
great.
is a village. It's a rural area.
Mhm.
Here, people walk into tea garden, and yeah.
Okay, so this is another common thing we have, like something we have in common, tea gardens. Because here in Assam, most of the people, like, they are aware about tea gardens, and many people they are having it, right? So what is the best thing about Assam is that it is the largest producer of tea, all across
Yes.
India, the largest producer of tea. And that's why we know about tea gardens. So the same applies with you also. There also, I think people are producing a large amount of tea and all. It's well known.
Yes. Yeah. Here, many areas belong to tea garden. Like we say, as like this village name is this tea garden. That like
Right, right, right.
every area's name is connected with tea garden. We say like
Hmm.
Depada tea garden or like Binagudi tea garden. In this way, we call that name is Chingmari tea garden. It's the biggest and
Okay,
largest tea garden,
okay,
and it's a very
okay.
beautiful place.
Hmm.
So where it's very near to me. So yeah, that place is very beautiful, and every area has own factory. So
Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
here also it's producing, and people are working in every tea garden, and it belongs
Okay.
properly tea garden areas. Like
Mhm.
area name is belong to tea garden, as I told you.
Okay, so we can really see the impact of the tea gardens in that area, because if an area is named after a tea garden, then definitely I think it is having a lot of influence on the people, and it is something that
Mm.
makes you proud also, right? It is a factor to be proud, right?
Yes, because it's full of nature, and we have grown up with this tea garden area, and it's like my mother even works in tea garden,
Okay.
and with that I have grown up. Like my mother does everything from tea garden. Like she
Mhm.
was an tea garden like worker. She
Okay.
was a tea garden worker, but right now we don't allow her to work. But yeah, when I was in child, that time she used to work, so we
Okay.
have that emotion or connection with this tea garden area. Yeah. And it's a
Definitely.
beautiful place. People love to
Right.
visit and love to see this view. Right.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it brings a lot of emotions, because when you are drinking a cup of tea, it is not only a cup of tea. Like, behind that cup of
Yeah.
tea, there is a lot of hard work, there is a lot of emotions, right? So, one cup of tea is like an emotion in India, right?
Yes, absolutely. They do hard work a lot. I
Mhm.
have seen people work in hot season, winter, whether it's raining or it's storming, anything. Like,
Okay.
but they do hard work a lot since morning till evening.
Definitely.
So, and also they get less salary. That is also important
Mm.
here to tell.
Okay.
Yes, they get very less salary and they depend on tea garden. So it's very difficult to survive or to get that facilities which people get in city area. But yes, we are doing and we are living here, so we are habituated with this, and that's the reason also I'm doing something in my life. I'm trying to do something in my life because I've seen since childhood we workers are working tea garden, and I don't want to do that thing, and I want to do something extra in my life and for my family and for my mother. So that's the reason we are in hard working. I'm so motivated for this. Yes.
That's really great. I really enjoy talking with you today, because the thing is that we have so many things in common, and it's really weird. Like, we are literally strangers. Before this conversation, we were strangers. I didn't know that you are pursuing masters. I didn't know that tea garden is a common factor that connects both of us. But this is the magic of conversation. When we talk to someone, we
Absolutely.
start knowing about them, right?
Yeah, that's the communication. It's very lovely. We when we learn how to speak, it's just amazing. I'm telling you one thing that earlier
Sure.
I was not speaking with people. So I've
Okay.
learned this how to speak by learning this English language because
Mhm.
I feel that I'm an introvert girl and I was not talking at all earlier in my school life. And even I did
Okay.
my school in girls' school. So I was
Okay.
not talking at all. But yes, after completing my school, I started understanding myself that I need to open up in front of
Mhm.
people. I need to speak with people. And also communication is important. So that's the
Right,
reason also
right.
I did hard work for communication. Yeah.
Correct, correct. Like, sometimes what happens, one very common question I get from my learners, that, ma'am, I am learning grammar, I'm learning vocabulary, but when it comes to use them in real life, while having conversation with a real person, I face a lot of problem. Here, I want to connect what you said. As you said that
Mm.
when we start talking to people, we understand how to speak. We understand how to use the structures, how to use the grammar. Otherwise, it will be in the books only, The grammar will be in the
Yeah.
book only,
Mhm.
right? Until and
Yes.
unless you use it. So definitely it's very important to have conversation with people to understand the practical scenario. What do you think about it?
Absolutely. Yes, yes. I feel that this is the way that we can learn practically,
Mhm.
because we only watch videos. Many people only watch videos. They
Right.
listen. They do this kind of practice like reading practice and
Definitely.
grammar learning, but mostly they don't speak. If they
Right,
speak,
actually.
but they don't try to connect with people. Interaction is important for speaking. So
Definitely.
even I realized that earlier I was only practicing alone. I was not
Okay.
getting environment and I didn't
Mhm.
know how to connect with people earlier, because it's like village area and here nobody speaks English, nobody cares.
Right.
So I was searching people all the time, and then I got to know that online platform is available. We can connect with people. And yes, I connected on online platform, like it's speaking practice
Mhm.
platform. So there I connected and I learned how to speak. Then after learning audio call, I started making videos on video call, connecting with
Okay.
people, collaborating with people. So that's how practically it is important to speak with people, speak with yourself, isn't it? I
Okay.
feel so. This is
Definitely.
practical way.
Yes, yes, definitely. When we speak to people, then we will learn, right? How to
Yeah.
communicate with them effectively, or how to feel more confident, or what to say. Because there are certain things which you cannot say every time. Some idioms, some
Yeah.
phrases, only in certain contexts, only in certain situations you can use them, right? So by
Yeah.
having communication, you can understand where to use phrases, where to use idioms, where to talk, where to use our body language effectively, everything, voice
Yeah.
modulation. So definitely I totally agree with you. I could really say that I enjoyed today's conversation a lot, and the thing that I liked about you is that, like, you are engaged in so many fields. As you say that you are doing teaching also, you are doing vlogging also, you are also trying to communicate with the people all across the globe with your channel, and you want to make
Yeah.
them aware about the speaking, and you are also learning singing, like practicing singing. That is also a great skill. So it was really, really great. Before moving with the feedback, do you want to ask any question?
Yes, I have questions, but I think we are completing. We are about to complete, but I wanted to ask you your journey, because like we are people here in this community on YouTube channel.
Mhm.
We are walking, we are connecting with people, we are making environment for the connecting. Like how about you? You are also doing masters, so like did you learn earlier, or you how did you practice, or what was your journey? Because
Yes.
were you from English medium, or you are speaking since your childhood? I want to know this. Yeah.
Definitely. That's a good question. Thank you for asking. So, initially, actually, while I was studying in school, I was in an English medium school. The background was English
Mhm.
medium. Okay. So, I
Okay.
started speaking since my childhood days only. And I loved English very much. Like, I had a different kind of emotion towards this subject. I don't know why. Like, I still remember whenever I used to have my English exam, 2 or 3 weeks before only, I used to start studying. I used to start practicing with myself, and I loved this language a lot. So as days passed by, I tried to understand that what is my emotion, what do I think about the language. So as I
Mhm.
started studying many English books, I started reading many English novels and many Indian based authors also, like Robin Sharma. He is someone who motivates me a lot. And many books which were written by Ruskin Bond, I love
Yes.
reading his books, Sudha Murthy's books. So basically, all these books changed my life. I started reading, and I did not read this because someone else read it. I read it because I thought it is my cup of tea. So I
Okay.
always try to read these books, and I try to understand one thing, that everyone is having a weakness as well as a strong
Mhm.
point. My strong point is this language. Like, I love it, and that's why I enjoy reading it. That's why I enjoy providing my wisdom to people. And then I
Absolutely.
started, then I joined various platforms before this. Then I joined ENGTALKI also. Then I got to understand the magic of speaking. Like, here, not
Mhm.
only I am helping the learners, but they are also helping me, because I'm practicing English every day with them. Every day I'm speaking
Mhm.
with them. And I got to know that you need to start from somewhere. If you are scared, if you are frightened, that's okay. We can be
Absolutely.
scared to start something new, but you got to start from somewhere. So
Right.
unexpectedly, touch wood, I came across many wonderful people in this application, including you. So I started
Yeah.
talking with them. And it's like, sometimes, although I am a tutor, but I try to build a friendly environment. I try to be their friend, their learning buddy, so that I can help
Yeah.
them to feel comfortable. Right. So, we share a lot of things, we talk a lot. And I would really say that this is the journey that I would like to take till my last breath, speaking with people, learning English. I don't want to end it here. This is the thing which I want
Yes,
to say.
absolutely. Likewise, even I also want to do like entire life. I love to interact with people. Even I love to speak in English. I don't know why
Mhm,
speaking English is
mhm,
quite emotional for me, and we are passionate. I'm living with this language, so I feel that very interconnected and
mhm.
connection between English and me. I feel that. So yeah, I'm working, and of course, I will do conversation in my life. And nowadays, I'm doing with tutors, so it is also really amazing experience for me. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Most welcome. You are so sweet. And I would really say that I wish you all the best for your learning journey. Moving to the feedback part, it was really, really a very thoughtful conversation. I enjoyed each and every part of the conversation that I had with you. What I liked the most is that you have that aura, that friendly aura, like in the initial stage when I entered the virtual classroom, you give a smile, like good
Yeah,
morning. You wished, you greeted in a very sweet way. So that is a strong point about conversation. When you are starting a conversation, make sure you are having a very good voice, like very soft voice modulation. You are wishing them, you're having a
mm,
smile. That really makes the conversation easier. So it is very
yeah,
important to have this particular thing. It shows your confidence also. Your smile is your confidence, definitely.
yes,
And second is
absolutely.
that, yes. And second is that you are a very good speaker. I would really like wish you all the best for your journey. And one third tip that I would like to give you is the listening part. Try to listen to more and more conversations, more and more
Mm,
podcasts also. Like very different podcasters are there. Try to listen to them. And also you can try to listen to some kids stories in English, because they use very
okay.
simple English language. When you listen to them, there will be two wise practice. Like your ears are also listening to it, and at the same time your eyes are also reading at the captions. So try to use
Yeah,
captions while listening to various podcasts and all, right? So it will be helpful for
exactly.
you. And thank you so much. I wish you all the best once again, and hopefully we will meet soon.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Definitely. Yes. Thank you so much. Have a
Most
great
welcome.
day.
You too, take care.